So now let's look at how we could compare different units of mass between imperial and metric systems. So they don't work out perfectly, of course, but 1 kilogram is approximately 2.2 pounds. 1 pound is approximately 454 grams. And if we look at 1 ounce, well, that's approximately 28.38 grams. So there's a few of the different um, ways that we can convert between one unit of mass and the other. So let's look at a couple examples here. We got a recipe that's calling for 3 ounces of sugar. Question might be, well, how many grams would that be? So we know, which one are we using? We'll be using this one, ounces to grams. So 1 ounce is the same thing as 28.35 grams. And we have 3 ounces of sugar. And the question is, how many grams of sugar is that? So that's like X. We don't know how many grams of sugar that is. The easy way to work with these ratios is we can cross multiply these. So 1 times X is X equals 3 times 28.35. So just going to the calculator then, 3 times 28.35 is 85.05 grams. So a recipe was 3 ounces of sugar. How many grams would that be? 85.05 grams of sugar. So we would just set our ratio up. 1 ounce is to 28.35 grams. We have 3 ounces to X. We don't know how many grams. That's the question. This times this will equal this times this, which came out to be 85.05. Let's look at a second example. We got the price of meat in a store is $12.50 per pound. But the mass of meat in the package that you're buying is given in grams, 780 grams. So you're kind of wondering, well, hey, how much is this going to cost if it's $12.50 a pound? And I've got 780 grams. So we need to convert the grams to pounds so we know how much it's going to cost. Now, if we look back up here, we got 1 pound is 454 grams. 1 pound, 454 grams. So 1 pound is 450 grams. We are trying to figure out how many pounds this package is. So we don't know how many pounds because we got pounds up top here, but we got 780 grams. That's what our package of meat is. So now we'll cross multiply this. So 1 times 780 equals X times 450, or 450 times X. So 1 times this is 780. X times 450 would be this. Then to isolate X in our little equation here, we need to divide by 450 because this is 450 times X, and the opposite of timesing is dividing. So we'll divide by 450 to figure out how many pounds of meat we have. Let's clear this. 780 divided by 450 is 1.73. So that's 1.73 pounds. It'll be for pounds, and we know it's 12.50 a pound. So 12.50 a pound times 1.73 pounds. 12.50 times 1.73 pounds is a total of $21.63. So $21.63 would be how much it would cost for that package of meat. So just setting up your ratios is how we can convert between imperial and metric units of mass.